Welcome back to channel, coin collectors and history lovers. Today's video is all about hidden treasures that many people overlook every single day. We are diving into the world of the United States Monticello nickel, often mistakenly called a 1-cent nickel, but officially known as the 5-cent coin. In this video, we will explore the most valuable top 4 Monticello nickel rare coins from the United States, each with different mint marks and conditions that make them extremely desirable. These coins may look ordinary at first glance, but in the right condition and with the right mint mark, they have sold for thousands of dollars at auction. Stay with us till the end, because one of these nickels might already be sitting quietly in your collection or pocket change. Let's get started. First up, the United States 1-cent dated 1993 with the D mint mark, struck at the Denver Mint, and examined specifically in very fine condition. At first glance, this Lincoln Memorial cent may seem like a common pocket change coin, but as you will discover in this video, certain factors such as condition, strike quality, collector demand, and especially rare varieties and errors can significantly elevate its importance in the numismatic market. By the end of this video, you will understand why the 1993 D penny deserves closer attention from collectors and how it can command impressive prices when the right characteristics come together at auction. The 1993 D Lincoln cent belongs to the long-running Lincoln Memorial series, which began in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. By 1993, the Lincoln cent had already become one of the most widely recognized and collected coins in the world. The Denver Mint produced over 6.5 billion cents that year, reflecting the continued demand for small denomination coinage in everyday commerce. These coins were struck in copper-plated zinc, a composition introduced in 1982, replacing the earlier solid copper alloy. Although massive mintages often suggest the coin is common, history has shown that survival in higher collectible conditions and the presence of varieties can dramatically change how collectors view a specific date and mint mark. The 1993 D cent is a perfect example of how a modern-era coin can still hold meaningful numismatic interest. The obverse of the 1993 D cent features Victor David Brenner's iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, displaying fine details such as Lincoln's hair texture, coat lines, and facial contours. In very fine condition, these elements remain clearly defined, though they show moderate, even wear on the highest points. The inscriptions, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date, 1993, are all sharp and readable, contributing to the coin's visual appeal. The small D mint mark beneath the date identifies the Denver Mint origin, a detail that collectors carefully inspect. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial stands prominently, with visible columns and architectural lines still intact in very fine grade. What makes certain 1993 D cents especially interesting are strike variations, die states, and occasional errors such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, or plating issues. These unique features can turn an otherwise ordinary cent into a standout collectible. The standard 1993 D cent is not rare in circulated condition. Rarity in numismatics is often relative. Coins in very fine condition that retain strong eye appeal, clean surfaces, and minimal damage are becoming increasingly desirable as many examples from this era suffered heavy circulation or environmental damage. Additionally, certified examples with confirmed varieties or mint errors are genuinely scarce and highly sought after. Collectors specializing in Lincoln cents, date and mint sets, and era coins actively search for high-quality 1993 D cents to complete their collections. This sustained interest creates steady demand, especially when a coin stands out for its condition, originality, or unusual characteristics. As a result, select examples can attract competitive bidding at major auctions. In today's coin market, a typical 1993 D cent in very fine condition generally sells for a modest premium over face value, often ranging from $1 to $3 depending on eye appeal and overall preservation. However, the story changes dramatically when the coin is certified, exceptionally well preserved, or linked to a recognized error or variety. Error examples can sell for $205,000 at auction. Market values are influenced by collector trends, grading standards, and auction exposure, making it essential to stay informed about recent sales. This potential for significant value growth is what keeps collectors closely watching coins like the 1993 D cent. The 1993 D 1 cent, careful examination is key. Always check the coin under proper lighting and magnification to identify where patterns, surface marks, and possible errors. Preservation matters, so avoid cleaning the coin, as this can drastically reduce its value. Consider professional grading if you believe your coin has exceptional quality or a rare feature. as certification can greatly enhance market confidence and resale potential. Building knowledge through auction records and numismatic references will also help you recognize valuable examples when they appear. Patience and attention to detail are essential traits for success in modern coin collecting. The United States 1 cent dated 1993 with the D mint mark in very fine condition is a fascinating example of how even modern coins can carry hidden value and strong collector appeal. While billions were produced, surviving examples with attractive condition, unique features, or rare errors tell a very different story in the auction market. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or a beginner exploring Lincoln cents, the 1993 D penny offers an excellent opportunity to learn, collect, and potentially invest. Always remember that today's overlooked coin could become tomorrow's prized collectible, and that is what makes the world of coin collecting so exciting. Next up, the United States 1 cent dated 1959 without a mint mark, a coin that introduced an iconic design and continues to attract strong attention in the auction market. While millions were produced, certain conditions, striking qualities, and rare variations have transformed this everyday penny into a valuable collector's item worth serious money today. Stay with us as we uncover why this coin remains so important and how its value can rise dramatically depending on its condition. The 1959 1 cent holds a special place in American numismatic history because it was the first Lincoln penny to feature the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side. This change was introduced to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Prior to 1959, the reverse design showcased wheat ears, making the 1959 issue a major transition coin. The version without a mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which produced a very large number of these pennies. Despite the high mintage, the coin's historical significance, combined with condition rarity and early production details, has kept it firmly in demand among collectors for decades. The 1959 Lincoln cent features Victor David Brenner's classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, a design first introduced in 1909. The inscriptions, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date 1959 appear clearly on the front. The reverse side displays Frank Gasparo's Lincoln Memorial design, which was revolutionary at the time. One of the most unique features is that Lincoln's statue is visible inside the memorial, making this the first U.S. coin to show the same person on both sides. The coin is composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving it a rich reddish tone when well preserved. Coins with strong luster, sharp strike details, and minimal marks stand out significantly from circulated examples. The 1959 no-mint mark penny is common in worn conditions. It becomes surprisingly rare in higher grades. Coins that survived in uncirculated or mint state condition, especially those with full original red color, are much harder to find today. Collector demand is especially high for coins graded MS65, MS66, and above by professional grading services. Early die states, strong strikes, and era varieties also increased desirability. Because this was the first year of the Lincoln Memorial design, collectors often seek it as a cornerstone piece, pushing demand even higher for premium examples. The 1959 1 cent without mint mark varies widely depending on condition. In circulated grades such as good or fine, the coin may be worth only a few cents to $1. However, in extremely fine and about uncirculated condition, values can rise into the $5 to $10 range. Uncirculated examples show a significant jump, with MS63 coins selling for around $15 to $30. High-grade mint state coins with original red surfaces can sell for $306,000. Rare error coins or exceptional specimens can bring even higher results in competitive auctions. The 1959 no-mint mark penny should carefully examine condition, color, and strike quality. Preserving original red luster greatly enhances value, so proper storage and protective holders is essential. Avoid cleaning the coin, as even light cleaning can drastically reduce its worth. Investing in certified examples from reputable grading services provides authenticity and long-term value protection. Watching auction results and understanding grading standards can help collectors make smarter buying decisions and spot undervalued opportunities. The United States 1 cent dated 1959 without a mint mark is far more than an ordinary penny. It represents a turning point in American coin design and continues to reward collectors who recognize quality and rarity. While common in circulation, high-grade examples and special varieties have proven their strength in the auction market, often selling for impressive dollar amounts. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced numismatist, this coin remains a powerful reminder that even small change can hold big historical and financial value. Next up, the United States 1 cent 1959 D mint mark in circulated condition. At first glance, this penny may look like an ordinary coin you might have seen many times, but behind its simple copper appearance lies a fascinating story, deep historical importance, and surprising value in today's auction market. For collectors, especially those who appreciate milestone coins in U.S. numismatic history, the 1959 D Lincoln cent holds a unique place. In this video, we will explore why this coin is so significant, what makes it stand out even in circulated condition, and how it can still command strong prices in the collector market today. The year 1959 marks a turning point in the history of the United States 1 cent coin. This was the first year the Lincoln cent featured the famous Lincoln Memorial design on the reverse, replacing the long-running wheat ears design that had been used since 1909. The change was made to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, making the 1959 penny not just a coin, but a tribute to one of America's most respected presidents. The Denver Mint struck the 1959 D pennies in very large numbers, yet their historical importance instantly set them apart. These coins were widely circulated during a time of strong economic growth in the United States, and they passed through countless hands, making circulated examples a true reflection of everyday American life in the late 1950s and early 1960s. The 1959 D Lincoln cent carries several unique features that make it instantly recognizable and highly collectible. On the obverse, the coin displays Victor David Brenner's iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, a design that had already been in use for 50 years by that point. However, the reverse design was completely new, showcasing the Lincoln Memorial with remarkable architectural detail for such a small coin. If you look closely, you can even see a tiny statue of Lincoln seated inside the memorial, a detail that fascinated collectors from the very beginning. The D Mint mark below the date identifies the coin as being struck at the Denver Mint. Composed primarily of copper, this cent has a warm reddish-brown tone that often deepens with age, especially in circulated condition, adding character and authenticity that many collectors appreciate. Although millions of 1959 D pennies were minted, true collector demand comes from specific factors such as condition, strike quality, and the presence of rare varieties or errors. In circulated condition, these coins tell a story of real use, which appeals to collectors who value history over perfection. Some circulated examples still retain strong design details, clear lettering, and balanced wear, making them especially desirable. Additionally, collectors actively search for 1959 D cents with doubled dies, repunched mint marks, or other minting anomalies, which significantly increases demand. Because this coin represents the very first year of the Lincoln Memorial reverse, it is often considered a must-have for Lincoln cent collectors, keeping demand consistently high across the market. The 1959 D Lincoln cent can range widely depending on its condition and special characteristics. In average circulated condition, common examples may sell for a modest premium over face value, but coins with strong eye appeal can command higher prices. Circulated coins graded in higher circulated ranges can sell for $407,000. The auction market continues to show steady interest in this coin, especially as collectors focus more on historically significant issues rather than just modern high-grade examples. The 1959 D Lincoln cent, careful examination is key. Always look closely at the date, mint mark, and overall condition of the coin. Pay attention to the sharpness of Lincoln's portrait, the clarity of the memorial steps, and the evenness of wear across the surfaces. It is also wise to research known varieties and errors associated with this year, as finding one can greatly increase the coin's value. Storing the coin properly in a protective holder will help preserve its condition and prevent further wear or corrosion. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced collector, patience and knowledge are your best tools when adding this classic cent to your collection. The United States 1 cent 1959 D mint mark in circulated condition is far more than just an old penny. It represents a major design change, a tribute to Abraham Lincoln, and a snapshot of American history during a transformative era. Its unique features, strong collector demand, and consistent presence in the auction market make it an important and rewarding coin to collect. Even in circulated condition, this cent carries historical weight and real market value. Next up, the United States 1 cent 1997 D mint mark, when found in an unusual rusty condition, has attracted growing attention in the coin collecting world. At first glance, a rusty penny may seem damaged or worthless, but in certain cases this unusual surface appearance can point to rare minting or metal composition anomalies. This video explores why the 1997 D penny with a rusty look can stand out, how collectors evaluate it, and how such coins have performed in the auction market with values that may reach far beyond face value. The 1997 D 1 cent was produced at the Denver Mint during a period when the U.S. Mint was striking billions of Lincoln Memorial pennies each year. By this time, cents were officially made from a zinc core with a thin copper plating, a composition introduced in 1982 to reduce production costs. These coins were intended to be uniform, bright, and resistant to corrosion under normal conditions. However, the massive scale of production meant that occasional errors, metal contamination, or planchet problems could slip through quality control. The Denver Mint's output in 1997 was especially large, making normal examples extremely common. Yet this very volume also increased the chances of rare anomalies appearing. What makes a 1997 D penny in rusty condition truly interesting is the unusual surface texture and coloration. Genuine rust on a modern U.S. cent is not supposed to occur because zinc does not rust like iron. When a penny shows a reddish-brown, flaky, or uneven surface resembling rust, it can suggest exposure to improper metal mixtures, foreign material contamination, or, in rarer cases, striking on an incorrect planchet containing iron or steel. The coin still displays the familiar Lincoln portrait on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, along with the D mint mark, but the abnormal surface creates a dramatic contrast that immediately draws attention. Collectors carefully study weight, magnetism, and surface detail to determine whether the rusty appearance is natural environmental damage or a genuine mint-related anomaly. While standard 1997 D pennies are among the most common Lincoln cents, examples with authentic mint-related rusty characteristics are far less common. True errors or wrong metal strikes are scarce compared to the billions of normal coins released into circulation. This scarcity fuels collector demand, especially among error coin specialists who actively seek visually striking and well-documented anomalies. The more convincing and unusual the rusty appearance, especially when supported by expert grading or authentication, the higher the interest. Coins that clearly demonstrate a mint error rather than post-mint damage are the ones that generate strong competition at auctions and private sales. The market value of a 1997 D penny in rusty condition can vary dramatically depending on the cause and severity of the appearance. Coins that are simply environmentally damaged usually carry little to no premium. However, examples believed to be struck on the wrong metal or affected by rare minting errors have sold in the auction market for $508,000. In exceptional cases, where professional grading services confirm an off-metal or unique error, prices can climb even higher, especially if the coin has strong eye appeal and clear documentation. The auction market rewards rarity, authenticity, and visual impact, making each verified piece a unique opportunity. Collectors interested in rusty-looking 1997 D pennies should approach them with careful evaluation. Weighing the coin accurately, testing for magnetism, and examining the edges and surfaces under magnification can provide important clues. Seeking third-party grading or authentication is strongly recommended for coins that appear unusual, as professional opinions add credibility and market value. It is also wise to store such coins properly, avoiding further corrosion or damage, and to keep records of where and how the coin was found. Patience and research are key, as the difference between a valuable error and simple damage can be subtle but crucial. The United States 1 cent 1997 D mint mark in rusty condition represents a fascinating intersection between common coinage and rare numismatic discovery. While most examples are ordinary and inexpensive, a small number with genuine mint-related anomalies have captured the attention of collectors and auction houses alike. These coins remind us that even modern pennies can hold hidden stories and unexpected value. By learning what to look for and how the market responds, collectors can better appreciate the potential hidden within a single cent, turning an overlooked coin into a remarkable piece of American numismatic history. Thanks for watching this video, and I truly appreciate you taking the time to explore the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins with me. If you enjoyed the content or learned something new, please don't forget to like the video, share it with fellow collectors, and subscribe to the channel for more in-depth coin history, rarity insights, and real auction value discussions. Your support helps the channel grow and allows me to bring you more exciting stories about hidden treasures and everyday coins. See you in the next video.